My name is James Gray, and this is Omin Mesa Saga The Telling, Part 12. We're starting out in a new season here with The Telling, Season 3. You're going to be seeing a little bit of changing going on with some of the formats, and probably some of the drawings are going to be a little bit different. This is actually just Season 2 of Omin Mesa Saga, which is the Mashens season, and that's all going to become quite evident. Why? I think we already know that Star and Stinky were saying that there's going to be some Mashens coming, and that's why Golu's training and preparing, and why the Watchers send him to go find the Council. Anyway, this is part 12 of The Telling, and that's what we're going to be focusing on. This episode is called New Strengths, and the very first thing here on the timeline is something that I didn't draw for some reason. I guess I forgot that this was actually on here, or going on, or whatever. But let's start with this little insert here that I put at the top. The bounty hunter Noba, who was, I already explained him, Friend's character, finally decides to take the rest of Gororo's symbols from his old team, the Barrack S, who are training in North Mesa still. They're kind of like the big time North Mason guys, besides Golu, but Golu's not in North Mesa anymore. He's in South Mesa. Golu, having found the cave that called out to him, answered the riddle it posed, and came face to face with the council. Golu and the council spoke for a very long time. Golu had a lot of questions, and he asked the council many different things about the future of what will become of the North Masons without their Alfred, him being one of them, because the North Alfred died in a previous episode from the South Alfred. I hope you guys are watching previous episodes, and the North Masons can feel the presence of their Alfred leaving, and they know he's gone, and that's bad news for all of them, supposedly. But the council tells Golu of their place in the universe and what they can and cannot do. There's a lot of stuff they can't do. Golu requests help fighting the Mation threat to come, and they tell him he has all he needs. He just needs to be a leader. Golu returns to South Mesa and signals for his North Masons and his friends to gather where they will fight the Mation threats. While Golu waits for the others to arrive, he is attacked by a powder white-skinned Mation, with another blue skin behind him telling the white skin to kill Golu. For fun, I guess. He's into it. After a short scuffle and some magic, Golu manages to overpower the Mation, and he uses the opportunity to convince the Mation to stop attacking and join him. All this provided that Golu can protect him from the other Mation, the one with the blue skin. Blaster, the white-skinned Mation, agrees to join Golu in his fight. And Froster, having seen this, the blue skin, threatens to kill them both now. Again, for fun. But the Barrack S arrive with Gororo's symbols before Froster can even attack. However, Froster is able to outsmart all of them, making them fear him as he reveals his knowledge of the symbol's powers. Just fights him real quick. Like, I'm sure there's comic panels, something drawn of this. Gonna cut out my coughing if I can. I think I already said that. Cage and Stagger show up after Froster has already revealed he knows everything about the symbols. But Star and Stinky aren't with them. Star and Stinky have gone to enlist help from Sir George. Stagger fights Froster, breaking his artificial fingers, some of them. And Cage tries to take Blaster, with the instruction of Golu, to a safe place so that Froster cannot find him. During his fight with Stagger, Froster sees Cage and Blaster trying to fly off and leave. So he quickly breaks Stagger's neck, killing him, and fires a blast at Cage. But Cage creates a rage blast and deflects Froster's attack, and is able to safely get away with Blaster. Froster's not happy about this, obviously, but the Barrack S step back up with an actual strategy this time and continue to fight Froster. But they're losing the fight, and I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail about what happens during this fight. That's going to be saved in case this turns into an anime. Then you're going to see the awesomeness of what takes place and how pitiful it is for them to even try against Froster because he's so strong. But they're fighting anyway. And then Noba arrives because he was kind of lagging behind. But Noba gets there, reveals that he's carrying the shadow symbol, and agrees with the North Masons, the Barrack S team, to combine the powers of the symbols, create their fuse, I guess it's fuse, something like that, use all their bodies and the symbols to create one powerful being that should be strong enough to fight Froster. And that's where this episode ends. But let me check. Is it concluded in the next? Nope. The next episode is mostly just fighting Froster, but there are a few key points that need to be mentioned. I'm probably going to do the next 2 episodes of Omin Mesa in one video because I'm just not going to draw an hour's worth of fight scenes. And that's just where this one's going to end. Stick around and look for the next episode. Hopefully next month, before the end of the month. This one hopefully is coming out in January. It's still January, so yes, it's coming out in January. If you have any questions, leave a question in the comments below, and I will try to get to it in a Q&A, which I haven't done in a long time, but I just haven't been getting any interaction, anything to actually put in a Q&A video. But I'll still make one if I get enough stuff to, content. I need content. And I want to get everybody involved. I want this to be a community thing where we all talk about it and discuss it. I'll also try to leave a link to my blog in the description below. If you want to check that out, there's a lot of interesting stuff on there. It's all open for discussion. There's discussion about writing techniques or storytelling techniques, as well as some self-help stuff. And that's it. Bye.